On the air for more than 70 years, this is television's oldest and most successful real estate program, The House Detective. The House Detective is brought to you by Premier Mortgage Resources, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Covering, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, and Flowers by Patty, featuring homes from Dixon Realty. And now, here's third-generation house detective, Greg Newman.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the House Detective. We're back at our normal time, and we'll be here until football season. 5:30 every Saturday afternoon right here in Channel 2. Now, if you've missed any of our more recent episodes, just go to thehousedetectivereno.com, click on the episodes page. There you will see our latest episodes. You might have missed our interview last week with Peter Listner, the builder for Lifestyle Homes. He talked about their latest community, Juniper Village. It's a great spot, and we talked about all the incentives and smart financing that's going on there. It gives you instant equity if you move into these great homes. You want to see more of what Juniper Village has got going on? Here it is, getting things started on the House Detective.
For more than 35 years, we've built communities with schools, parks, and even a fire station. It's so that when you move to our family-built neighborhood, you'll feel right at home. And now, as we move into our next phase, we offer new plans with exciting new features, and we're offering 2.5% commission. Come see our newest collection of family-built homes. Juniper Village by Lifestyle Homes.
Window coverings are so much more than blinds and shutters. They can add a real accent to any room in your home. Here at Accent Window Coverings, our team of professional designers will work with you to find exactly the look and feel your home needs. Using brands like Hunter Douglas for a stylish look to any window. Stop by our Hunter Douglas Gallery inside of Norwalk Furniture Gallery. Accent Window Coverings. We'll get it covered.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Dixon Realty.
We told you last week it just might be the best deal in all of Sparks. What are we talking about? Well, we brought back in Chris from Dixon Realty. You're listing home number 1. We put on the market, and
it's a special home. Tucked away in the Vistas. If anybody knows where the Vistas is, it's a special community tucked away out of the hustle and bustle, premier location.
And you got a ton of offers on it already. It's the way that works.
And with the open houses nowadays, anybody that knows a house, they're in there, go look, verify it's the right one. Otherwise, you're going to miss out.
Okay, that's home number 1. We're still going to show it to you. Let's see it, Chris.
Okay, this just might be the best kept secret in Sparks. Home number 1 has been finished with some of the nicer designer touches. The first of those touches found in this 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home is the hardwood floor in the formal dining area. Move further to find the comfortable living just off the kitchen with serving bar. Another nice touch is the bay window in the primary suite. Lastly, step out to the backyard with the stamp covered patio and finished in decorative rock trim. This almost 2,000 square foot home has the asking price of $590,000. For more information about this home, call me, Chris Barnes at Dixon Realty, for more information about home number 1.
This may be the perfect canvas for your dream home. What we're calling home number 2 is a full acre in the Virginia City Highlands. Located on a gentle upslope and surrounded by native pinyon pines, you'll enjoy a quiet setting with endless possibilities. Both paved roads and power are close by, and an abundance of wildlife are all part of the setting. The asking price is $47,500. If you'd like to know more about this Virginia City Highlands home site, call Kathy Hamill. You can reach Kathy at Dixon Realty for more about what we're calling home number 2.
The views of the golf course and the hills are on full display from the moment you step into home number 3 in Hidden Valley. While it's designed to make the course views the highlight of this 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home, the open space also features a rock frame fireplace and vaulted ceiling. Other features include a fireplace in the primary suite as well as a sunroom. The backyard is all about a setting right on Hidden Valley's second tee. This over 2,100 square foot home is priced at $749,000, and there is a solar array that comes with this home. If you're interested in this Hidden Valley home called J.D. Draculich, you can reach J.D. at Dixon Realty for more information about home number 3.
We're going to bring you to Southwest Reno neighborhood of Ranch Hera for home number 4. This semi-custom home has some impressive features found inside. With this 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath home, you'll notice tile trim fireplace and double sliders that complement all the other modern features. The kitchen was finished with quartzite counters, double ovens, and there's added storage with an extra large pantry. The primary suite feels like a private spa, while the covered patio finishes off this over 2,600 square foot home in style. The newly reduced price is $1,624,000, and you're close to the club. To find out more about living in Ranchera in Southwest Reno, you can contact Kathy Hamill. You can reach Kathy at Dixon Realty for more about home number 4.
Location and craftsmanship are almost everything when it comes to home number 5. This secluded mountain retreat is set on almost 3 acres in Washoe Valley and has a long list of custom elements. This recently updated 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath home starts with 30-foot ceilings. Some of the updates include a new HVAC system, plumbing, and roof. Step into the reimagined kitchen to now find quartzite counters, upgraded appliances, and new cabinetry. The setting in the Pines enjoys views of the valley and space on the almost 3 acres. This over 3,200 square foot home has the asking price of $1,398,000, and the loft is a wonderful bonus space. For more information about this Washoe Valley home, call Tim O'Brien. You can call Tim at Dixon Realty for more information about home number 5.
Let's bring you the quiet neighborhood of Desitoya, just inside the gates of Arrow Creek, for home number 6. Move through the courtyard to discover this elegant home. It's a single-level, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home that has tray ceilings in the great room, dining area, and the primary suite. There's a large island in the kitchen, a breakfast bar, and the stainless appliances include double ovens. The primary suite enjoys a second fireplace and has direct access to the covered patio. With over 2,200 square feet of living space, this home has the asking price of $1,100,000. With more about this Arrow Creek home, you can call Kristen Ryan. You can call Kristen at Dixon Realty for more about home number 6. Well, Kristen, I showed you 6 beautiful homes from Dixon Realty, including his listing up in the Vistas and Sparks. Things are still moving pretty quick.
They are absolutely moving. For the right special homes, they are moving fast.
That's right.
Yeah.
You've got to be smart with your pricing, got to be smart with your staging, and it will go.
Indeed. Thank you,
Thanks,
Greg.
Chris.
You bet.
Okay,
All right.
now we're going to remind you that White Lotus Home Cleaning Services is there so you can be out enjoying what Northern Nevada has to offer. Here's White Lotus Home Cleaning Services on The House Detective.
I started with White Lotus over 20 years ago. Originally called them because I live in a house that's on a well and has a septic tank, and they were one of the very, very few companies that use non-toxic biodegradable products. Exquisite home cleaning to me is knowing when I come home after a crew has been to the house that someone who cares about having my house be at the best level it can be has been there.
Ryder Homes has been designing and building award-winning communities for over 60 years now. And we're just getting started. Now building in Sparks, Carson City, State Line, and coming soon to downtown Reno, Nevada. Learn more at ryderhomes.com/Nevada.
For over 45 years, First Centennial Title's been serving Northern Nevada.
We're proud of the personalized service we provide our clients each day.
We work to advance our knowledge and continue our education.
Because while we strive to make sure every transaction is secure,
there's always a growing need for fraud security.
We have the largest full-service title
and escrow departments in Northern Nevada.
With 8 locations
to serve you. We are First Centennial Title.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Premier Mortgage Resources.
In this modern computer age, you're thinking, oh, I can do so much of this stuff on my own. I can find homes, I can take care of my mortgage. But should you? We've got some answers for you. I've brought back in Stephanie from Premier to talk about why you work with a mortgage professional. To me, the most obvious is your experience tells me if I'm in the right program or not. But it's so much more than that, isn't it?
It's so much more than that.
Okay.
Mortgages can be complicated. I'm here to help navigate through the fine print and help give you all the options so that we can make an informed decision and you can feel confident about that decision.
When you mentioned fine print right off the bat, what are one of those stumbling points that you have seen people get caught up on?
Well, There can be so many. Our pre-approval payment is one of them.
Okay.
That's always a big one.
That's the one.
That is the one.
It really is, because that's what you're doing. You're working with people's money to make sure that it's properly allocated.
Right.
And if that payment isn't being handled properly, then right off the bat, somebody can be a mess, right?
Right, yes. And you really want someone there with you from pre-approval to closing every step of the way, so you can call on them and ask any questions that come up. And there will be questions. This is a lot of the time, especially even if you're not a first-time home buyer, you know, this is an experience. We deal with it every day. You may not, you know, this is a very big purchase.
And you have a support staff as well. The underwriters, everybody that works with you, make sure that this goes smoothly, that it's ready to go on time.
What's really great about Premier is we actually have an Accelerate program, and what that means is once we get your application, we're actually sending it to an underwriter, and that's really half of the work, and that just kind of gives you some peace of mind so you can go out there and shop.
When you say Accelerate, what kind of timeline are we talking about now?
So it's going through underwriting. They're looking at your income. They're looking at the nitty-gritty of the file. So that just leaves you to go out and shop, help you find what's going to fit your budget, what your dream home, and just take a little pressure off of the process.
Okay. All right, so that's what we're talking about, Accelerate. If you want to know more, you want to sit down with a professional. Make sure that you're in the right kind of program. You can sit down with Stephanie. How they do so?
Let's talk so that we can find you the perfect mortgage solution. 220-9040.
Absolutely. Thanks, Stephanie.
Thank you.
Okay. Now we're going to remind you that Nicole Williams and her State Farm team are available to you 5 days a week. Here they are on The House Detective.
Change happens in our community and with your family, and so do your insurance needs. I'm Nicole Williams, your local State Farm agent. My team and I are here 5 days a week to help with your changing insurance needs. We're committed to personal service, so when you call, stop by, or set up a virtual appointment, we can create a plan that's right for you. Call to make an appointment or stop by our convenient Midtown office to see if we can save you some money on your auto, home, or life insurance needs.
With the Carson Valley's most affordable price tag and a great location with historic downtown Minden close by, you'll find The Village at Martin Meadow. This townhome community features 2- and 3-bedroom homes with 2-car garages, open living spaces, and granite counters with stainless appliances in the kitchen. At The Village at Martin Meadow, you'll enjoy the amenities of an exclusive community with the area's most affordable price tag. Located right off Main Street in Minden, it's The Village at Martin Meadow, brought to you by Carter Hill Homes.
For more than 30 years and 3 generations, Campbell's Carpets has been freshening up homes in northern Nevada. Step into their showroom to find an extensive selection that's sure to fit your budget. They feature name brands like Shaw and Mohawk. Your home will never look so good. Looking for hardwood? Campbell's can help there too. They have a large selection of hardwood and they do all their own installation. It's family run and locally owned. Campbell's Carpets.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by RE/MAX Professionals.
We're going to bring you some words of wisdom from RE/MAX Professionals. I've got Fionn sitting with me. All right, words of wisdom to somebody thinking about getting into the market right now.
Don't pay attention to what you see in the news. Don't be afraid. If you need to move, it is a good time.
It really is. It is a smart time to be buying and getting into real estate right now. Nothing more to it than that. All right, let's see some homes. We've got an interesting selection. Whether you're looking for a condo or 40 acres or a couple of stops in between, we've got that for you right now from RE/MAX Professionals. Yeah, let's see number 1.
Let's start out in a newer community in the heart of Spanish Springs. Home number 1 is in a 55-plus community, and it has premium finishes. Once inside the open single-level 2-bedroom, 2.5-bath home, you notice touches like hardwood floors and a fireplace with tile trim. Along with a full appliance package, the kitchen comes with quartz counters, and there's room for a nice-sized dinner party. The backyard was professionally finished, and there's a covered paver patio. Located in an active adult community with a long list of amenities, this almost 1,500 square foot home has an asking price of $620,000. If you're interested in this Spanish Springs home, call Sam Olson. You can reach Sam at RE/MAX Professionals for more information about home number 1.
Time to stop the endless cycle of paying rent. With home number 2, home ownership may start in the gated community of Cassoulet. Located down the street from the Galleria, this 3-bedroom, 2-bath townhome has a 2-car garage. The end unit has a gas log fireplace and there's new plank flooring added. There's a wonderful kitchen with granite, full stainless appliances, and a breakfast bar. This over 1,700 square foot home is close to the dog park, lots of shopping, and the HOA includes the clubhouse and pool. All this has the asking price of $440,000. To find out more about this Spanish Springs condo, call Maura Shea. Call Maura at RE/MAX Professionals for more about home number 2.
You may never have heard of The Edge, a gated collection of condos just north of the university campus. Home number 3 is one of these sought-after condos that could make a great investment. This is a well-designed 4-bedroom, 4-bath mid-level unit with each bedroom having a dedicated bath and walk-in closet. There are plank tile floors in the living room and the kitchen has newer appliances. The HOA maintains the landscaping and building's exterior. The almost 1,400 square feet of living space in a community with a clubhouse and pool has an asking price of $385,000. To know more about this North Reno condo, contact Sarah Sharkey. Call Sarah at RE/MAX Professionals for more information about home number 3.
We're headed to Dayton, but before you reach town, you want to stop at Santa Maria Ranch, the location of home number 4. This stunning split-level 3-bedroom, 2-bath home has just been transformed. Step inside to find a blend of travertine and acacia hardwood floors. Other features found include a fireplace and tray ceilings. The kitchen is filled with high-end appliances, granite counters, and a custom tile backsplash. Most of the living is on the main level, but you'll love the bonus room above the garage in this almost 2,600 square foot home. The asking price is $849,900, and there's plenty of space with a mature yard. To find out more about this Dayton home, call Sean Sims at RE/MAX Professionals. Ask Sean for more information about home number 4.
Nestled in a gorgeous mountain setting in the middle of a 40-acre lot, home number 5 may be the Southwest-inspired dream home you've been searching for. Welcome to Rancho del Cielo. Located just minutes from shopping in Spanish Springs, you'll feel like you are in the middle of Pa Ra Range when you escape to this 3-bedroom, 3-bath custom creation. There are multiple custom touches like stacked stone fireplace in the living room, the formal dining room with endless views, or the kitchen with adobe fireplace and professional appliances. Set on almost 40 acres, this impressive almost 3,600 square foot home has a 4-car garage and an asking price of $2,250,000. To find out more about this Spanish Springs estate, call Ryan Neveretti. Contact Ryan at RE/MAX Professionals for more information about home number 5.
Ryan would love to show you that really impressive estate on 40 acres up in the Pa Ra Range with views of town, the mountains. It's a great spot. Fionn, great coming in.
Thank you very much.
Nice job. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, now we're going to remind you that we're in our new setting here at Accent Window Coverings, and a part of that is Nevada Custom Closets. If you want to get organized, this is a great way to get started. Here's Nevada Custom Closets on The House Detective.
We're spending more time at home than ever before. That means organization is key to a peaceful house. Here at Nevada Custom Closets, our goal is to bring that organization to all parts of your home. From the living room with creative entertainment spaces to stylish master suites, even impressive garages are part of what we can do for you. Nevada Custom Closets is located inside of Norwalk Furniture Gallery, or look us up online, Nevada Custom Closets.
Before the phone rings here at Master Service Plumbing, our team of professionals are getting ready for what comes next. We make sure that our journeyman plumbers have all of the equipment and training necessary to do whatever the next job brings. We make sure to be on time and get the job done quickly so we can keep our rates competitive. And we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for those plumbing emergencies. We're family owned, Master Service Plumbing, fixing Nevada's plumbing since 1991.
It's almost an impossible balancing act. What are we talking about? HOAs. What do you mean about an impossible balancing act? Well, you don't want somebody living in their trailer in your front yard, and the HOA could stop that, but you also don't want to be overcharged. Well, how do we fix all this? Well, we brought back in Kurt Franke to talk about HOAs, and that really is the balance between having and not having an HOA, is having the rules that say somebody can't be parked in my front yard for endless days, and at the same time, having too many rules that don't allow you to live your life.
Yeah, and it is a balancing act, and it has been a balancing act, I think, for almost since the creation of these things, common interest communities, they're commonly known as by statute. And it is a balancing act, and I think when they created these entities, a lot of them went overboard. So slowly, gradually, the power of HOAs has been kind of brought back a little bit.
And I have seen it firsthand with a number of communities where they have custom homes and they want to put more particular curtails on what you can do with a custom home. And the neighborhood has said, no, we want more customization. So that right there is exactly what your point is, allowing you to live your life.
Yeah, and even the legislature has been called upon to kind of back off on some of the demands of certain HOAs. For instance, you are now allowed, and wasn't always that way, if any new HOA cannot restrict you from owning at least one pet, keeping them within your area that you have within the common interest community. So that's good. And of course, there's people would fly all sorts of flags. Well, they're not allowed to prevent you from flying the American flag or the flag of the state of Nevada. Whether they have other restrictions within your community, I can't say. Everyone has a different set of rules. But you know that, and you're allowed to rent they can't say you have to go through us. If you have a renter, we have to approve.
Oh, that's
things like that.
thought.
Yeah.
What we're saying is, and this is a part of the buying process, is every community offers up their CC&Rs, their rules when it comes to buying in that community. And if you look through those CC&Rs and you see stuff you're not happy with, that may be a reason not to move to that community.
That's right. And they're a pretty good stack of regulations, most communities. And so most people don't read them thoroughly before buying the home of their dreams. And, and then you can run into those problems. So it's important to look at them beforehand.
All right. If you want to know more, you can sit down with Kurt. How do they get in touch with you?
Well, you can call my office at 775-827-6100. Speak with Linda, Camille, or Dana. They'd be happy to set up an appointment. Or go to my website. That's LOKAF.com.
Offices of Kurt A. Franke. More great information as always. Thanks, Kurt.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, we want to remind you that Scott Roofing is there for your roofing needs. Here they are on The House Detective.
Seasons in northern Nevada can range from the harshest of summers to the most dramatic of winters. Hi, I'm Justin with Scott Roofing. Our family-owned business has been servicing roofing needs in northern Nevada for over 75 years. We work with companies like GAF and Malarkey to bring your home a fresh look that will stand up to all the seasons. We're Scott Roofing, roofing homes and commercial businesses for over 75 years.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty.
It seems like common sense, but we have a thought for you. Brought back in Mary G. from Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty. And that thought is real simple.
The sun is out and the traffic is up. It's a great time to buy.
It really is. It is a direct correlation because who wants to go look at homes in the snow?
Well, now's the time.
That's right. Snow's gone. Now we're going to show you some beautiful homes from Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty. Mary, let's see number one.
All right. Let's bring you inside the gates of Fleur de Lis. Home number one is a stylish condo in the heart of this award-winning community. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath plan that would also be the perfect corporate housing. You'll find upgraded carpet, plantation shutters, and a double-sided fireplace. The kitchen has a serving bar with ample counter space and brick accent. This second-level unit has a great setting that enjoys views of the mountains from the covered patio. This over 1,650 square foot home has an asking price of $419,900. You'll love the common areas that include gym, a pool, and a billiard room. To find out more about living in Fleur de Lis, call Brian Draculich at Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty. Brian has more information about home number one.
A cottage in the country is a nice way to live. You'll have that country cottage feel, but you'll be close to schools and shopping with home number 2 in Sparks. This updated 3-bedroom, 1-bath cottage shows pride of ownership throughout with tile floors in the great room. The kitchen has updated appliances, including a smooth top range. But it's the backyard of this almost 1,100 square foot home that will capture your heart with full fencing, mature trees, and a storage shed. All this has the asking price of $395,000. If you want to know more about this Sparks home, call Johanna Somerset. You can reach Johanna at Better Homes and Gardens Dracula Realty with more information about home number 2.
How about a reimagined space with a desirable location? Home number 3 in Southwest Reno has been renovated from floors to ceilings. New elements with the single-level 3-bedroom, 2-bath home start before you step inside, with fresh interior paint and paver walkways. The open floor plan has vaulted ceilings with new plank flooring and new carpet in the bedrooms. The kitchen has been updated with quartz countertops and travertine backsplash. There's a wood-burning fireplace and the backyard is framed by mature trees. With over 1,900 square feet of living space, this home is well priced at $720,000. And there's no HOA. Want to know more about this Southwest Reno home? Call Johanna Somerset. You can reach Johanna at Better Homes and Gardens Dracula Realty for more about home number 3.
Looking for a little extra garage space, maybe even some RV parking? Home number 4 in DeAndrea could be the home that you've been searching for with an oversized garage. Located not far from the reimagined DeAndrea Golf Club, this single-level 3-bedroom, 2-bath home invites you in with a formal sitting and dining area. Move through to find a stylish kitchen that looks out to a family room with a gas log fireplace. This almost 1,900 square foot home enjoys a backyard that's artfully finished with a covered patio, water feature, and matching storage shed, all while enjoying city and mountain views. Enjoy this East Sparks home for the asking price of $669,900. If you want to know more about this DeAndrea home, contact Brian Draculich at Better Homes and Gardens Dracula Realty. Brian has more information about home number 4.
Located about halfway between Carson City and Minden is a location of home number 5, just off Johnson Lane in the Carson Valley. It's a quiet neighborhood and views for this single-level, 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. From the quiet front porch to the stone-framed fireplace to the formal dining with bay windows, you will love the variety of living spaces in this ranch-style home. The kitchen was finished with quartz countertops, cherry cabinets, and high-end appliances. The primary suite has access to the backyard with additional garage space and no rear neighbors. This over 2,100 square foot home has an asking price of $914,500. If you'd like to know more about this Carson Valley home, call Rob Simpson. He can be reached at Better Homes and Gardens Dracula Realty for more on home number 5.
Rob would love to show you that home, and if you are a fan of having some extra big toys or some hobbies with some big toys, that could be the perfect spot for you. Mary, thanks for coming back in.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, we want to thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week, normal time, 5:30, right here on Channel 2. So until then, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next week. Take care.
The House Detective has been brought to you by Premier Mortgage Resources, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Covering, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, and Flowers by Patty.